Hello dear creative, welcome to the Radiance fashion creation tutorial. Thank you for always coming to watch our videos. So in this video, what I'll be teaching you is how to make Ankara Autogele, the pleated Ankara Autogele. And a client gave me a fabric. So I have 1 yard of this fabric here. It is called So it's a Kampala and she gave me 1 yard. So I just want to manage it to make autogiri for her. So I'll be using this. I've cut it out. So I'm going to explain how I cut it out. And I also need this wording. Yeah, I'm supposed to have use the thick wording, but I have plenty of this inside my house, inside my store. That is why I say I should just manage this one. So this one is the soft one, but it is preferable you use the thick one. If you are making your own, it will make you know to use more fabric. Because even this plate is going to be like 30, 12 or 13 plates. So if you are using the thick fabric, thick wording, maybe 10 plates will be okay for you. So I have the material, I have the body of the material here. The body of the material, I have cut it together with the band, and the band is going to be round band. So for the length of this fabric for the body, I have 23 inches here. If you have more than that, you can make use of it. You just know that I'm managing this fabric. So I have 23 inches by 27 inches. The air circumference side is 27 inches. This is not a stretchy fabric, so we need allowance, enough allowance. So it's possible I add, no, it's not even possible. I'm going to add elastic to the band at the back so that she can easily put it on. So just like I said, I have 27 inches by 23 inches. Now I'm going to fold the edge, the air circumference side. I'm going to hide this side. Just double it like this, hide it. When I hide it, we begin to form my plate. So I hope this is very simple to do. I'm not going to teach you how to do that in this video. So in case you don't know that, let me know so I can send you a separate video to you. So I'll form like 3 plates with this. I'll form 3 plates with this. Take it to my sewing machine to form it. So if you don't know how to do this, please let me know so that I can send you a video. All right, so let me set this aside so that I can move on to the pleats that are going to be on top. Yeah, so I have 2.5 inches for the width by, I cut some like 5 pieces, 26 inches. I cut another pieces like 28, 30, 31. So that by the time I begin to place them on each other, it gets reduced by the time I begin to place them on each other. And I have the pieces separately. I cut them separately, 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. So I cut them separately. Because of the material is not going to be enough, I cut like this too. I use a fabric. Just to go with the color. So I use the fabric. I cut into two so that I can have plenty plates. I hope you understand. So they are all the same measurement, just the length are different. Just 26, 28, 30, 31, so that they can be equal when by the time I arrange them. So for the wording, because of the soft wording I'm using, I have two and quarter here. You see, so I'm supposed to cut 2 inches. If you are using a thick wording, you don't need to cut 2 and quarter. 2 inches is okay. So by the time you fold it like this, it can easily go inside your fabric. So I have 2 and quarter here by 28 inches by the length of the Ankara that I cut out. Hope you understand. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take it to my sewing machine, fold it into two, the right side facing the right side. I'm going to fold them into two and sew straight. I will sew everything straight. So when I sew straight, I turn it out and I will cut this one just like the way I have it now. I will sew the middle and insert it inside the fabric. Okay, let me just go ahead to sew this so that I can show how I'm going to insert everything. And we are ready to go with our Turban Gele or Ankara Gele. Alright, so I've sewn everything and I've inserted the wording inside. So I'm going to teach you how I did that. Okay, so I sewed it, don't forget we cut her 2.5 and I sewed, very close to the edge, you see. So, and I close one end of the fabric. So I'm going to use something to turn it out. So I got this from my spoiled shoe rack. So I just going to use it. It's very easy for me to use it to turn out. You see? So, and I will go ahead to just cut out where I sew. When you want to sew at the tip, make sure you sew close to the tip, close to the edge, so that by the time you cut it out, you won't cut out much fabric. So I'm going to, the place that I sew will be at the center. I'm going to use my hand to adjust it to the center. Then I will take my safety pin. Okay, for the wording, just fold it into two, just like I did there, and sew the middle so that it will be easy for you to pass through. Then use your safety pin and insert it inside. So with the help of the safety pin, you can easily go inside. Just look at the way I'm doing it. If you are not patient while doing it, you might not really achieve it. The body can be doing somehow inside. So you pull it inside like this and use your hand to do it and arrange it very well so that it can be positioned very well inside the fabric. So just do it, patiently do it. So when you discover that it is, turn it to the other side. Make sure you use your hand to do it and just go ahead. So this is how I did everything. And I have, I think, 13 pieces here. So, and it is just like I've said before, it is advisable for you to use the thick wording. Don't use this soft wording. I don't really like it, but I don't have a choice now than to use it. Just like I say, I have many of these inside. So me getting another wording again is just a waste of money. But I'm going to just trust me, trust my handwork. You have seen the end product before. You see how it comes out. And so I just trust that God will help me. All right, now, so I'm going to trim out all these excess data. So what we're going to do now is that I've already sewn the I've already sewn the cap, and I'm going to send you a video of how I made it. Don't worry, just calm down. You need to see the video. So let me first finish up this so that I can do the what is it called? Running stitch, and because I want to attach all this on the on the turban, I don't want it to be detachable. So now I'm going to be attaching the stripes to the body of the turban, also the turban. Make sure you use your turban lift or tie something on the head of your mannequin before you do that, so that it won't be small on your client's head. I just like I said, I don't want it detachable, just I want it attached. All right, so I'm going to start with the 26 inches, and I will be starting with this color. Just like I said, I just want it to be enough, so that is why I use this color. Now, if you ask, I'm going to start from the middle. Make sure this place reach the back and the other side reach the back. So the last part where the pleat stop on the turban, that is where I'm targeting. So I'll be using my hot glue to do everything. So I'll just raise it up like this. Make sure you are very careful while working on this and use the hot glue very well. And another thing that I would love to say is that make sure the cover side of your wording, use the cover side, and that is the smooth side. make sure they are at the front. Make sure they are at the front. Glue your this thing very well. It's advisable to apply the glue. Don't know, maybe my hand is blocking this. Sorry. So it is advisable to apply the glue on the stripes. So you see what I'm doing. And when it gets to the hair part, make sure it cross like this. Hope you see what I'm doing. Cross to maybe to the second plate or to the third plate. I will advise that it cross to the third plate. Not too high, not too down, not too up. So I'm going to apply my hot glue again and cross it. So let it stop here. At this stop where you attach the wording. Sorry, where you attach the handle at the back. Let it stop there. That is good. So I will same thing apply to this second part. Please make sure you are very careful while using your hot glue. There is already stain on that one. Make sure you are very careful. So when it gets to the hair part, I put it at the third plate. So that is the major thing is make sure you do the first this thing very well. So it will not be easy for you to place the second one or the third one on it. And when you are placing the second one or any one on it, make sure you start from the center and make sure you adjust it very well. This close side must be at the front and they must be equal. Maybe you get the center and the center of your stripe so that everything will be equal when you are doing them. One part must not be longer than each other. You see? One part must not be longer than each other. So that is how I'm going to just use my hot plate to attach them in each other. I will go again and again. And don't just place it on it. Make sure they align at the front. The front part must be aligned very well. So and stop your glue at this side. So I'll also place the third one. I'm still using the 26 inches length. So also look at where you're going to put it and continue like that till you finish. See now, so it's already going smoothly. Can you see? I think I have 7 plates here already. I'm still going to possibly 13 plates. See how it looks. We need to place this one also on it the same way. Don't forget the close parts must be at the front. It must be at the front. So and also arrange it very well. Okay, I would love to say this. When you are placing it, make sure you be using your hand to pull it back, not to the front. When you are arranging them, and also make sure when you apply the glue, make sure you use your hand to press it very well, like this. So use your hand to press it very well. And even I use the thick wording, you would have, even with these 8 plates, it would have enough for me because that thick wording will be okay, better than this. So that is why I said I would advise not to use what I use there, so that your work can also come out nice, better than this. Make sure you glue it very well. Now here is the last one, and make sure the last four one be like the measurement should be around um 32 inches. The length of the measurement should be around 32 inches. 32 inches. The last four, don't manage your material when it comes to that, because if the more it goes up, the more the length decreases by the sides. So make sure you use enough. I think I did mention this. When you are applying your glue, it should be at the center. You see, at the center, not by the side. Don't apply too much and don't apply too small. Don't make it too small and don't make it too much. You see, at the center, and you just place it on it. Use your hand to press it down. Now I have 13 plates here. 13 plates or more. Even I use that in wedding, I would maybe 12 or 10 plates will be okay. But I love it. You see? So let me just arrange them very well. Anywhere that I need to glue very well, I'm just going ahead to glue it and arrange it the way I should arrange it. Thereafter, I'll take my temple mirror, the round plate, so I can know the measurement to cut out for my handle. So for the handle, I think I measured 6. I measured 6 inches. So I cut out 7 inches for the width by 12 inches. I cut out 12 inches length by 7 inches. I folded into two and sew straight. You can sew straight or sew curve like this, the way I curve it. So I'm going to turn it out and freeze it to the handle. Freeze it to the gele. We'll be using our needle and thread to do that. Sorry, I have trimmed out the excess I have at the edges so that I can put it inside the handle. Make sure you do that very well and neatly. So I just insert it inside and do the second one like that. So I will fold the tip inside. I will hide the tip inside, just like you see me doing, and arrange the pleats inside very well. I hope this is not new to some people. I'm just taking my time to explain because of beginners among us. So that is, I have what this now. I'm going to take my needle and thread and sew. I'll do invisible sewing. And before I go ahead to do that, I'll make sure I just do it like this so that I know maybe it is well, it is okay. Okay. So that the one place will not be too, I don't know if you're getting what I'm doing. I think it's okay like that. So I'm going to sew, do an invisible sewing. I believe you should know how to do that. Just make sure your thread is not showing outside. You sew from inside outside to outside. Just position it in a way that it won't show. So when you are coming inside, just do it in a way that your thread will not be visible. You see that my thread is not visible. So that is how I'm going to sew around. The same thing apply to the second one. So when you're facing the handle, you see how I arrange this place very well. See how I arrange them very well. So make sure you do that. If you don't arrange them very well, all what you have done will just might not really come out nice. So on this part, you don't worry while you are fixing the plates. This part is going to remove the first bill you use. So make sure you, after you have attached the handle, just use your glue to glue it back, and use your needle and thread to finish it up here. So by the time I have done that here, so you see it's very hard. I'm using my needle and thread. I use my needle and thread to attach it. I finish it up with needle and thread. Make sure you use the needle and thread to do it very well. Hope you understand. Can you see the one I did here? See, I arranged the plate very well. So the same thing applies to the second one. Okay, now our turban, our gele is ready. Ankara gele is ready. See how they are well arranged. So just make sure you send the video of how to tie it to you. Though it's very simple, how to tie it to your clients. I have tied this already and I tore it in. So this one is just to tie it like this. So you can tie it twice or 3 times and just tie it in. And you're ready to go. And you're ready to go. And you're ready to go. To go. How fast? I know you love it, right? See how it comes out nice. It just look like it is tied. I love this. With 1 yard of it was not even up to 1 yard. I used 33 inches instead of 36. Kampala is not always up to Kampala or Ankara is not always up to 36 inches. When it is Kampala, you will always find 33, 34. When it's Ankara, 35 inches, 35, 34, 35 inches. So it's not even up to a yard. And I made it. It's beautiful Ankara Gele. I would love to see your particles. Make sure. And also see the back. The back is neat. Nobody will know that I use hot glue to do it. You can also use your needle and thread if you know you can make it very well. Needle and thread is even advisable to use. But sometimes your hot glue can fuck up and stain your this thing. And I'll teach you there will be a time that I'm going to teach you how you can remove hot glue from your fabric when it's hot glue stain on your fabric. I'm going to teach you very soon. Don't worry. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. If you love it, yeah, I love it.